As Yaakov is traveling to Charan from Eretz Yisrael, he spends the night on top of the Temple Mount. He gathered the stones from the place surrounding his head, and in the morning these stones have miraculously fused into one. He stands this stone up as a monument before Hashem, pouring oil to flow down its sides. What is the significance of this account that the Torah tells us? Yaakov was on a journey. Yaakov's journey was taking him to Charan. Charan, as its name suggests, is a place which arouses Hashem's anger. It's a place of sinfulness, a place of immorality, a place of impurity, a place of klippa, which hides and conceals the godly light which lies within. Yaakov has a mission. Yaakov's mission is to extract those sparks of holiness within Charan, to reveal them and to elevate them, that they become united with the oneness of Hashem. Indeed, this is the mission that every neshama has when it comes down into the world. The neshama journeys from on high down into a body, down into the physical world. And our goal here is to refine, rectify, and purify the world, to find and release the sparks of godliness which are trapped within the veil of creation, and to elevate them back to their source in the oneness of Hashem. This is the euphemism of the stones. The stones which are dull, mundane, and ordinary, which do not seem to reflect any holiness. Yaakov gathered them. He gathered those sparks, and they fused into one. They became subsumed in one with the oneness of Hashem. The pouring of the oil represents that when we do our avodah of transforming the world, then Hashem shines His light and flow of energy into the world as well. The word Charan is also connected to the pasuk in Tehillim, Nichar Geroini, where David HaMelech says, "My throat has become blocked. My throat has become blocked that the call of my voice cannot emit, cannot come out." Just like a voice which is blocked, a voice which is hoarse, and the sound cannot be sung, so too, Charan was a place where the light of godliness, the sound of godliness, was not present. Through his avodah, Yaakov transformed Charan into Rina, transformed anger, transformed hoarseness, a blocked voice, into Rina, the sound of joyous song. The difference between Charan and Rina lies in that Charan has a letter Ches, which represents the forces of klippa and impurity. And when that Ches is refined, when the neshama does its mission in this world, we transform that Ches into a Hey, a letter of Kedusha, a letter of Hashem's name, and then the Charan becomes Rina. Yaakov says, at the end of his dream, that if Hashem will be with me, and I will return back to my father's house, then this pillar that I've made will be a house of Hashem. What is the significance of my father's house? Yaakov's father was Yitzchak. Yitzchak's name comes from the word tzchok, meaning delight, meaning laughter, meaning pleasure. Yaakov is telling us that when I return from my avodah in this world, when I return from having worked on and transforming the dullness of the world, the hoarseness and the blockage, into a beautiful song that radiates and reflects godliness, then I will merit to have the great delight that Hashem has. The Alter Rebbe gives a very interesting mashal of a talking bird. A talking bird generates lots of delight and excitement. Why is that? People talk all the time, and yet we're not excited by that. That's exactly the difference. Because that's what people do, it's not exciting. But a bird that talks is something novel, it's something unique, and therefore it is a source of much delight. And so it is with us. In the lofty worlds, the worlds of the angels and the spiritual emanations, the fact that those worlds reflect and radiate godliness is something which is expected. But the fact that down here in this world, a lowly physical world, a world where godliness is obscured and hidden, the fact that that becomes a vessel for Hashem's light, the fact that we reveal godliness down here in this world, so that is a source of tzchok. That is a source of Hashem's delight and pleasure, and that is the beautiful song of Rina that comes when we transform the darkness of Charan.